Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die. It is about to be 4 a.m., which is when the badness stops. It was a very quiet night, right up until the very end, when we had somebody attacking downstairs. Let me get my bow on the bar. Spent my night going through inventory and such, looking through stuff. Worried that they made it into the house. I should probably have my club on me. But it appears they did not, so it was indeed a pretty quiet night. No major issues or concerns. The house stood up just fine and dandy. I was told to look for bookcases throughout the house in case there is some books to be had. I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. But that is definitely something that I need to find because I cannot craft basically anything right now. Anything in the way of weapons or anything of that sorts. Let's get the day started here. I think I'm going to go ahead and spend my skill points on the Survivor, which will make it so we don't have to eat so much food. Good things for someone who is very early in their surviving skill set here. I want to get out today though, and let's see. I would definitely need to gather some good supplies. I need more aloe. I didn't collect enough to make good first aid kits or anything like that. Not that I know how to yet. So I guess that's not really as much of a necessity as I was thinking it was. Let's take a look at the map. So the road is likely back this way. Yeah, so let's head that way. Let's learn how to run. I think I am a little bit on the warm side because we are in the desert. I am wearing some extra stuff. Let's take... Well, those don't actually do anything. Those do, and those do. So there we go. That should help. I guess that's the sound of him being too hot. Oh, there was somebody around. I was not sure if there was... Oh, gotta load this guy. Yeah, I was debating spending the points on archery. That seems like something you would gain pretty much just solely through using it. So what's the point? Let's keep heading this way. There's a backpack to it. No, that's a cactus. That's not a backpack at all. Don't put that on your back. Yeah, let's look for that road. Okay, here's a backpack. What do we have? A barbed club that's not very good. A pistol receiver. Bottled water, I'll take it. Definitely need that here. Aviator goggles. What's that do for us? Okay. They just make you look cool, apparently. Well, then, obviously, I need to wear them. Maybe they work like sunglasses. They'll keep us cooler here. They'll keep our eyes nice and good. What? Why can't I pick? Okay, whatever. Whatever, game. Whatever. Oh, are you hungry already? I think I have a decent amount of food on me, and in the canned form. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go for the chili. Whoa, chili on the ground. Chili. I could probably just eat it straight out of my inventory. That would be smarter. Which is why I'm not doing it. Where was I going? I was going this way. Getting distracted. What in Sam hell's going on over there? What? I don't get. We'll have to take a look at that. Nope, you're not dead. Now you are. Chile, more Chile. So yeah, what's going on over here? I guess it's just some kind of terrain formation. I think it's supposed to be an arch, but it formed on a hill. So now it's made a natural shower. That's very, and there's a cactus under it. That's great. That's great. Good job, terrain generator. Ouch, cactus. So yeah, I'm a little surprised here. I guess the road actually ends somewhere around here, or otherwise maybe it went down this way, so let's head that way a little bit. I don't want to get too terribly far from home because I don't want to stay there. I want to stay there for the time being, and I don't want to get trapped out in the night. Seemed like a pretty good home. I also want to get back and do some more fortifying of the home tonight. I absolutely cannot hit these guys. Man, it didn't even kill him. Wasted all these arrows. Jeez. You're a tough one. Alright, I think I'm just going for the club. Yeah, now you're dead and rolling down the hill. And you had nothing on you. Nothing at all. Hey, is this another one of those stump things? I'm gonna knock it down just because I'm curious. I'm very curious. Hoping there's good things in this. Now what's your problem? Oh, you're too hot again. Nothing. Alright. Okay, so indeed the road went down this way. So where are we now? Yeah, we're right here. So let's continue this way until about 10 o'clock and see what we find. I am overheating a little bit. I also want to try and use my wrench on some cars to see if we can get some iron pipe, because iron pipe seems like something that I'm looking through the crafting stuff and seems pretty important. Can we sneak up on you? Shouldn't have snuck up on you. That was a bad idea. And you're not dead? Jeez, you better have some good... Yeah, you got painkillers and a blood bag. Use blood bags to restore a little health or craft first aid kits. Okay. Then that's important to keep on us. I don't know that we're going to get... Yeah, we'll search this car. I don't know that we're going to get stuff from this style of car. I think it's the ones that are completely gone. Let me grab my wrench. And let's see. Oh yeah, I'm getting some stuff. I'm getting regular iron. I'm not seeing any iron pipe though. That might even be... Maybe we need to do that like around a house. Oh wow, this thing's almost gone. Okay, well, I've seen what we're getting from that. And we're getting the iron. We're just not getting the iron pipe. That's what I really want. Feathers. Let's wander up this road right here. See what's at the end. And then that'll be the end of my travels for the day, I do believe. And I will head back home to fortify the house and whatnot. Oh, we're getting very warm. Maybe I do need to go stand under this water tower for a minute. Or here's some water, actually. Yeah, that will help us. That should help us, right? Yeah. Nope, we're getting hotter. We are getting dangerously warm. That water did not help at all. Was that a hot spring or something? Okay, this should count as shade, I believe. I hope. Right? Are you happier? Yeah, you're getting cooler. This is not helping. This is not helping. Okay, you're dead. I was colder, or I was getting cooler at one point, and then that just stopped all of a sudden. So let's try and dip in the water again. I guess this is not counting as shelter or something. Nope, we're getting hotter again. What if we just stand in the water? We are standing in water. Cool down, guy. Cool down. Oh, hey, there's a backpack under here. What you got for me? Pistol grip, empty can, shotgun, long barrel, and more goggles. So, nothing. Although I wonder if that barrel... What happens if we scrap that barrel? What happens? Scrap. Do we get just iron, or do we get some iron pipe? We got just iron. Okay. Man, I am not able to get my temperature down, though. I keep trying to swim through the deepest part of this water. But I get down to like 95, and then it shoots back up. Okay, we got some cloud cover right now, so that's good. Let's rehydrate, and let's get back to the road. Let's get the heck out of here. Oh, you're hot already? Jeez, this is gonna be ugly. I'm a little worried about dying of heat exhaustion before we get home. I just said exhaustion really weird. Okay, we are now underwater apparently. I didn't know that was a thing. Is there anything under the water? No. Come on, you're underwater. You must be getting cooler. That has to be a thing. It's pretty gross looking water, I'll give you that much, but you should definitely be getting cooler. Alright. And we are headed back home. Yes, okay. Okay, the good news is I see our house. The bad news is that was a pretty fruitless endeavor out to the desert. I'm really kind of short on water and water supplies, so I am going to head through the woods to see if we can't find anything like a puddle over there or, you know, just some structures. The problem is the road doesn't run through the woods over here, so I'm not too sure what we're going to find. But it seems like a little bit easier terrain to get through than does the desert. I'm just going to keep an eye out for the old bears, as I seem to really like to attract the bears for whatever reason. Is that a nurse up here? I don't think it is. The nurses seem to have a good chance of having water. Nice shot. You just had a dramatic death. Okay. Oh, you had lots of stuff. Shotgun shells, 10mm rounds, 9mm rounds. That seems like important stuff to take. Used as very crafted much. Yeah, I'm gonna take. There's 20 of those. I'm gonna take those just because there's 7 of those. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. There's a pretty narrow little band of forest in between the desert and the snowy area over there. Eventually I'd like to make it into the snowy area because I know there's lumberjacks through there and they carry iron axes, and iron axes are a nice thing to have. More clay. But I don't think we're quite ready for that just yet. So I'm going to straddle through this little forest here and see what we can find. I also need to find... What? Look at this crosshair right now. Like, look how ridiculously far off it is. Is that because of my skill or what? I'm not too sure. Those guys, they take a beating. Alright, now you're dead, right? Right. Anything good? Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, I'm out of arrows. That's not good. And I just see a deer that I want to kill. Like, I could really use the hide, I could really use the meat. Any water? No. I need the water. Oh, I need to make some arrows. I know I have picked up a few stones along the way. Apparently 9. Apparently I also need to... Oh good, another road. That is a very good sign. That's something we desperately needed. Okay, so let's grab a bunch of stones here. That will let us make more arrows. But the 9 should do for now. That's not right. Alright. I don't know that I've actually killed a deer yet. Come on, that was a solid hit. Yeah, alright. I was gonna say, if you go running off, I am gonna be very upset. You'll be fine. I don't have enough room for what you have. Alright, so we're gonna have to grab this stuff. Oh, I have 10 glass jars and I didn't find any water pools. That's unfortunate. Let's get rid of the crushed sand. We don't need that for sure. Wood frames. I can always make more wood frames. I should have put more of the stuff in the chest this morning, and I did not. That was a mistake. Alright, well, we'll see. I think just 2 spots is all I need. Fat hides, lots of hide. Alright, I'm not picking up the meat right now, so I need to definitely do that. Alright, so let's eat something not terrible for us. Let's do that. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Alright, is that all the meat? Only 4? Dear, you're a little skimpy. There's more over here. There it goes. There's meat rolling everywhere. Gross. I think I see... Nope, that's wooden frames. Let's look at this car. It's starting to get a little on the wet side. It's raining over here, and I don't want to have heat exhaustion and hypothermia on the same day. That doesn't seem like a good time. There is another deer right here. Oh dear. Let's take a shot at it. Apparently he didn't even hear that. Nope. Okay. Oh well. I tried. There's a little road here, but I didn't see any kind of structures. It must go up into the snow. That it does. So there's probably a house right up there in the snow. I think I see... Yeah, I see a fence. It could be a graveyard. Almost kind of looks like that first graveyard we saw. That seems like a bad area. I see lots of movement. Nothing good there. Let's get home and settle in a little bit for the day. I need to get more stones, need to get more wood, and stuff like that. How am I doing health-wise? Water's getting down there. I have one more bottle of water. Let's go ahead and drink it. Food's at 43. That should be alright for now. I will have to watch for those guys on the way home, since apparently I am an attractor of the zombies at the moment. Oh, it's a nurse. Nurses are good. Dramatic death? Yep. Have some water. Yes. Oh, you had grain, alcohol, and just glass jars. What is this for? Okay. Nothing super useful at the moment. You got any water? Come on, you're a mother. You always have water. It's just something you do. I don't need these plant fiber pants. I'll take the spam, though. Alright, let's wander ourselves back home here. Yeah, I'll collect the stones and wood and stuff once I get to the house and get rid of the meat. Alright, so, I haven't really talked about much other than gameplay today, have I? It is Monday, it's the beginning of the week. It's the beginning of the, my recording schedule week. I'm trying really hard to get myself onto a recording schedule. This is week number 3. What the heck did you just do? It's going pretty well. I have not had any major problems. All the food, none of the water. Yeah, I've not really had any major problems as far as staying on the schedule goes. It's not a very great schedule. It's pretty wimpy, really. But it's a... Oh, short iron pipe! Yes! That's what I want. But it's a start. Alright, take your fat. It is a start. I would certainly like to do more. I would like to have more videos every week. But let's just try and focus on getting out what I can for right now. And then as I get more used to it, as my body gets more used to it, hopefully... Oh, I don't have any inventory space. Then we'll try to expand, I suppose. There is more coal right here. That's... Do I have it on me still? Oh, I do. Okay. Let me get some of this. Ah, there was something I really wanted to talk about today. Something I saw this morning was like, man, that's something I'd really like to talk about. And now this game, this game's done made me forget completely what it was. It was something controversial-ish. What was it? It is really not coming to mind. Let me walk for a bit and think about it. Oh, 5 more skill points to spend, and send. I remembered what it was. Early access. Something I kind of wanted to talk about. And what a fitting place to do it. This game is what I would consider to be early access. It's not exactly the same model of early access that a lot of people kind of worry about. I just noticed there's this connotation between early access and beta games, and I personally don't see the two as the same thing. And I think that's where a lot of confusion seems to be coming from. Oh, so I need to get rid of this food anyway. Maybe not confusion, just unnecessary controversy. Because people get very into games in early access, and sometimes they get very defensive of them because, you know, they're really on board with the idea, and you can put up the blinders when that happens. You know, you put up the blinders to all of the blinding issues that the game has. That's one side of it. The other side of it is people that that don't have the patience to be part of something like that. Ew. Did I not leave a way to get up here? How did I get up here last time? Probably a wooden frame. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to do that. I really wanted to make some spikes out here too. But yeah, the whole early access thing kind of started for me, I suppose, before the term had been coined, with Minecraft. That's what I would consider the first early access game that I ever played was. That could be taken either way. That game was not really labeled as public release or anything. It was a small indie studio. I mean, basically it was Notch doing that alone. So it is different. I can make bacon and eggs. Let's do it. How many can we make? 3. Let's do that. That sounds better than charred meat. But then, you know, that people were very open to that because it was kind of the first. Nobody had really seen a game develop publicly like that one. The one that's kind of got me talking about this today was Roller Coaster Tycoon World, because I happen to still be, you know, subscribed to the Roller Coaster Tycoon subreddit, and that has turned into basically the hate on Roller Coaster Tycoon World subreddit. In my opinion, for good reason. The studio behind that has made just tons of blunders. Well, Atari has made tons of blunders, choosing the wrong studios, trying to push that name into something that it's not. They're just trying to cash cow it. But now the studio that is working on the game, I guess I just need to make these charred, is releasing their game quote-unquote early access. To my opinion, that game is not early access. That game is beta that they are using people's money to fund and using people for free beta testing. The difference there is not obvious, but it's definitely important. Let's do wooden spikes. Nope. Spike wood spikes. There we go. Let's do 15 of those. There we go. So the problem is that now this subreddit is just full of people bashing on this early access game. And the way the internet works anymore is, you know, the people get... Oh, am I? Is it this bacon and eggs? Okay, I'll put it down then. I don't want to have to carry this. What was I saying? People don't have... Oh, people, like, latch onto something like that. And because it's really popular to have that opinion, they get obsessed with, like, you know, making posts about it. And they want to be the one to show the world how crappy it is. We all know how crappy it is. But it is pretty funny to see some of the things and just how terrible it is. And then the other half of the people come in. It's like, well, you know, you're just trying to ride this train of hate on it, and you're not giving it a chance. It's early access. Just give them time and stuff like that. It's like negative in both ways, and they both don't need to happen. Either way, just ignore the game completely, and that's the best way that you can help try and change the way game development goes. A game like this is different. This is a small studio, a couple people that had an idea to make a game, and they just said, you know what, let's just try it. And they develop it in public instead of on their own. They fund it by the sales of it in the early access form. I think all those are made. And that's hunky-dory. That's how they have made this work. These look different. Can I punch? No, I can't. Okay, but it did place. That I don't have any problems with. Atari is not a small studio. Atari has the money, probably, just through their name, to do something with that title, but they would rather just do it as cheap as possible and just make as much profit off it as they can. And rather than, pay the studio and get a lot of people involved on it to make a true successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon, they seem to just be relying on a very small studio, and I just want to place these where I think they might walk. There we go. That is obviously not prepared to make a game like this. They might be this kind of game studio, but they're now making a game that is one of the most recognizable game titles in existence. So there's all this hype about it, everyone wants to talk about it, and if it's anything short of awesome, it's gonna get pooped on. That's how it's gonna go. Unfortunately, I think that hurts the whole image of what is an early access title. So that's my problem with it. My problem is not people releasing games that are early access, not people that have early access games that are broken. My problem is people just using the title of early access as an excuse to save money on beta testing, to save money on development, stuff like that. That's just not acceptable to me. And that's where I hope things change in the future. I don't think it's going to change. Pretty sure that term is just going to get dragged through the mud until it's never used again. And we'll find a new phrase to use and move on. Unfortunately, I just feel like that's the way it's going to go. It was a pretty disjointed thought on that. It's just something I was thinking about this morning. Because there's a guy, he was complaining that somebody made a post about the sounds in the new Roller Coaster Tycoon. I'll put a link in the description to it. They're awful. And he's like, oh, so you think the sounds in Roller Coaster Tycoon, the first one were just perfect, and this one's crap just because everybody else says it's crap. No, it's actually crap. It's actually terrible, and this is unacceptable. Not everybody is always just trying to ride some kind of karma train on everything. That's what really kind of set me off on that little tangent. I'm just tired of people making excuses for them just because they think, well, why didn't I stand here overnight? There's a candle over here. I'll take the candle. Sorry. There's no reason for that game to be in the state that it is right now. And there's no reason for it to be dragging down the term early access. So if people want to make a bunch of posts about how terrible it is on the subreddit, I'm not going to complain, but it is true that just saying nothing, just giving the game zero attention, probably would have been a better thing to do. Unfortunately, people aren't going to do that. Because they are so passionate about that game's title and that game's series. Hopefully Planet Coaster just kind of wipes that whole kind of the new City Skylines has wiped away SimCity. Hopefully Planet Coaster wipes away Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's what we can hope for. That was a weird tangent, man. That probably didn't make any sense whatsoever. I should really think about this stuff more before I start talking about it. Did I do anything today? Did I accomplish anything in this world today? Not really. It's nighttime now, so I can't do a darn thing. What I did get a short iron pipe. What was it that I wanted to do with that? And how can I get more of these? I guess I need to look that up. Because getting the car didn't do it for me. Oh, that's right, because I wanted to make a bellow. Yeah, you're hungry. Whatever. Bellows. What all do I need for that? I need animal hide. 20. Wow, we need to get a lot more deer. Oh dear. So that's priority number 1 for tomorrow, I think. And then... What was the other thing? Crap. Oh, the forge. I want to be able to make a forge, too. Why are you overheating? You're inside a house, dude. You should be... Okay, whatever. We do need more clay. We do need more... Oh, no, we just the one... So I just need one more short iron pipe. That's not too bad. I should be able to find that. Hopefully, that's the goal for tomorrow. Or... Yeah, probably tomorrow. I am going to try and make a forge tomorrow. That's what we're going to do. We are going to spend the entirety of day number 4 making ourselves a forge. Let me put some of the stuff away in a chest, clear out my brain, and we'll work on that tomorrow. I'll try to have a more coherent thought process, and yeah, that's going to do it for today. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you next time.